and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terence Scardino. Monday, November the 21st, starts off a big week of a lot of planetary events, and here in the United States, Thursday is Thanksgiving, a major holiday, a family holiday in many ways. On Monday, the Sun leaves Scorpio, which it had been in the past 4 weeks. Scorpio can be controlling, dark, intense, heavy, much like what was going on with the elections in the United States. But on Monday, the 21st, the Sun moves into Sagittarius. Sagittarius is about optimism, looking to the future. It's expansive, it's adventurous, it's friendly. And Jupiter is also, Jupiter rules Sagittarius. The Sagittarius energy puts a real focus on traveling. And that's one of the things I want to talk about, because on Tuesday, Mercury, decision-making, curious Mercury, is going to be very favorable with Jupiter. This is a good time to be making travel plans or having meetings because you're feeling more confident, more luckier. But on Wednesday, Mercury is going to align with Saturn. And Wednesday is a huge traveling day in the United States. So I'm sure you already have your plans are already locked in. But Tuesday with Mercury in excellent aspect to Jupiter, it's a more favorable, luckier, easier day for traveling. Wednesday, which is one of the busiest travel days of the year in the United States, you're having communication, transportation, Mercury aligning with delaying, restricted Saturn. There might be, not uncommon, to have severe weather, and that can create travel delays. Mercury-Saturn is not good for communications. They seem more strained, more blocked. Not good for conducting business. We tend to obsess, we tend to worry. So if you are traveling on Wednesday with Mercury-Saturn, expect the worst and hope for the best, and give yourself plenty of time for traveling, because that Saturn just wants to contract and delay and restrict your travel plans and your expectations. But on Thursday, the 24th, when it is now Thanksgiving and everybody is joining, hopefully, for dinners, it is a very favorable day. While the moon is the planet that represents our emotional needs, the planet represents home and family and mother, the moon on that day is going to be triggering pleasure-seeking Venus, optimistic Jupiter, good with Saturn to keep everything stable. The moon is also going to be connecting with Pluto, so there's a certain amount of passion and intensity. But the moon has more to do with these feelings and mood swings, and it's triggering a lot of planets. So there's a lot of emotional interaction that's all tends to be more favorable. But Jupiter is going to be in a major hard angle to Pluto, and on Thursday, peaking on Thursday. But it's going to be affecting us this whole week. Jupiter wants to expand, and this Pluto brings in this obsessive energy. Overall, this tends to be very favorable for stimulating a lot of ambition, really wanting to get out there and make really positive changes. You could be feeling like this is the week. And maybe even at the Thanksgiving dinner table, it's inspiring a lot of conversations to look more hopefully to the future. And what can, and what ideas can you brainstorm and come up with to make some more optimistic plans for the future. On Friday, pleasure-seeking Venus is now aligned with Pluto. Well, there could be some power struggles in personal relationships, but particularly if you have a hangover the next day. But this is Venus to Pluto indicates more of seeking more intimacy, more passion. If you're not getting it from your partner, then that would be the struggling. But as long as you have a relationship, it's a good relationship. This wants to bring in more closeness, more intimacy. And if you're single, now you have to look at other factors in your horoscope, but this could be very favorable for falling in love. And you would be feeling that Thursday, Friday into Saturday. Saturday, communication, decision-making, Mercury is going to be excellent with liberating Uranus. You're able to think out of the box, come up with original ideas, be more excited and stimulated about your expectations. And with this, and it's still being influenced with that Jupiter aspecting Pluto, maybe by Saturday with all the brainstorming with family, that you're coming up with a lot of exciting new ideas to make plans to hit the ground running as you go into December, preparing for the whole new year. So before I wrap this up, I just want to remind you again that I'm available to answer one question for a nominal fee at the Astrology Answers website. But you can find a direct link to get to me, which makes it a lot easier, in the description box and the YouTube page if you're watching the video through YouTube. And remember, the time of birth is so important. And again, many of you, and thank you for all your requests, but many of you are not even putting in the state or the country of the city you were born in. So that's important. Okay, so until next week with my next segment, I hope you have a wonderful holiday if you're here in the United States, and all the best.